All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about friction. This is a very short video. Just going to kind of give an overview, but a little more in depth than I would usually have. I know for me, when I usually think about friction, it's a very simplified view. I don't think of how to actually apply it. I just think of forces rubbing on each other, and basically it's like slowing down, right? But this time we chose to go more into the animal kingdom and how it's like applied to life as a whole. And a species that really caught my eye was actually tree frogs. We would see tree frogs clinging to literally anything. It can be from a smooth surface like glass or rooftop, or like a rooftop or a wall, something like that, or it can be on a leaf or a branch. And they actually use different ways. Was to cling to the glass and things, they mostly use these little suction cup like features they have on their toes, that it has a thin layer of liquid in the middle causing them to stay. However, when they're doing leaves, they use almost like a claw technique that causes so much friction on it that they don't slide, they don't go anywhere. So they're able to use friction in a way that is a little bit different than we see in like geckos and stuff. Gecko was the example that it gave us in the textbook, but when you look at tree frogs, they use the same aspect of it. However, it's just in a different way. They, instead of like kind of sticking and making it, I guess I'll use this little prop here. Instead of just kind of grabbing with their whole hand and pressing in, they almost claw it. So it's a little bit different. It's kind of interesting. When we look at like this tree frog species around the world, it actually stays relatively the same too. It doesn't change per like subspecies of tree frog, which I found remarkably interesting because they're in different habitats across the world, none of them are the same. So when you look at it, it's remarkable how useful friction is throughout the animal kingdom. Because beforehand, I just kind of thought that, it was used sometimes. And I really did, before reading, didn't even know a gecko was using friction. I thought they were kind of using something else. So it's very interesting to me.